Are you sat in your cubicle daydreaming of escaping that corporate grind to make photography and creating your full-time job? But are you struggling to find a way to make photography and creating actually pay a living? I'm here to tell you, you are overthinking it. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips so you can take your passion for creating and photography and turn it into your full-time job. And stick around for the end for a little bonus tip. Let's roll the intro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. If we're just meeting, it's nice to meet you. My name is Connor Wells. I am a photographer, podcast producer, video editor, and videographer. So if you're into all those sorts of things, I make content on those 4 subjects pretty much weekly. So yeah, stick around. Anyway, let's get into the 5 tips to help you take photography and creating and make it your full-time job. Number 1, start with a side hustle. More often than not, it's actually really beneficial to keep your day job when you're first starting out. You do not want to put everything on the line when you're starting out because new endeavors are often filled with a lot of uncertainty. You should start small by building confidence, knowledge, and experience before you go all in. And it's also very important to take your time. Take some time to research in your local area what's missing in the sort of photography space. Are there a lack of wedding photographers? Are there a lack of portrait photographers? Are there even a lack of product photographers? Do your research and try and fill a market gap. One thing I did before I quit my job and made the plunge to do this full time, I probably should have said that at the start, I am a full-time photographer. Start by focusing on doing photography on weekends and evenings. That way it hopefully shouldn't impact your day job too much before you actually make the plunge. See how it grows and develops, because when you start small, you have the opportunity to see if this is something you're truly passionate about. Tip number 2, treat it like a fully fledged business. When starting your own business, it can be hard to stay focused and motivated and organized. Unlike a typical 9-to-5 creatives like photographers, videographers, and editors don't have anyone to guide them, telling them what to do between this hours and that hours, so it's really important to stay on schedule and set yourself goals. Try to remain focused and always keep in the back of your mind what you want to achieve with your photography business. One thing I like to do is set myself goals and targets each week, like you would in a 9-to-5 job. And as always, I cannot stress this enough. When you talk to clients and potential clients, always act professional and approachable. That way, you're in good step to garner yourself a very good reputation as a local photographer. Tip number 3 is launch your platforms. There was once a time when in order to launch a business and start your own company, you needed bricks and mortar. That is not the case anymore. There are so many tools to help up-and-coming creatives, photographers, and video editors actually reach their potential clients, and that is the internet. Get your social media handles, make a Facebook page, buy your website domain, get your branding, your mission, and what you stand for as a photographer right before you start doing anything else. And make sure as well, when you do get those social media handles like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, make sure you post on there. You know, display your work. Question of the day, what is your favorite social media platform? Let me know in the comments below. It is so easy to actually showcase your work and get potential clients and build your portfolio. If you do a photo shoot, you can ask the client's permission if it's okay to share some of the photos. You can create a carousel on Instagram, share that, tag that, post it to your stories, and people can see your work and you can be proud of your work and share it. So many people start up small businesses and get the Facebook page and the social media, but don't post on it. It's free marketing if you think about it. Tip number 4 is get support. Build a supportive community around you. Network with other photographers, other freelancers, video editors. Maybe join a couple of Facebook groups that you can get experience and tips and tricks from. Support is absolutely key. And if you'd like to support me and this channel, why not hit that like button? I love weekends and evenings, particularly sunsets. I love shooting at sunsets. If you haven't, go and shoot at golden hour. There's an app you can download called Magic Hour and it will tell you when the sun's rising, when the sun's setting. It's great. But besides the point, I digress. Go out shooting with friends. You can chat and you can try out gear. You can try techniques that you wouldn't normally try. You can practice before you actually do any paid work. It's great to network and build that really, really supportive community. I myself have met so many amazing friends and photographers and like-minded creatives when I've been networking. I've got a group chat as well where sometimes I will send my videos before I publish them and get my other photographers, friends, get my creative friends to give me feedback and let me know what they think. Tip number 5 is tell everybody. Like literally everybody. Now, as you're just starting out, it's very, very important to maintain that sort of balance between telling everybody about your photography business and getting clients and maintaining your job security. But you should tell your friends, your family, anybody you work with about your new endeavor. If you'd like to tell people about this video, I'd love that. Add it to your email signature, post it on social media. Maybe, if it's big enough, write a press release. Tell as many people as you can, as fast as you can. The wider you spread your message, the quicker it will grow, and the more likely you are to have a diary full of photo shoots each week, which is what we all want. And if you are just starting out and not comfortable doing paid work yet, you can ask your friends and family if they could model for you, or if you've got a friend who's got a business, a startup, and they've got a product, why not offer to do a shoot for free? That way you can build up your experience and confidence before you actually go in and make this your full-time job. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, stick around to the end for a bonus tip, and that tip is stop listening to everybody else. Clear your head and don't let the noise of good intentions shape your life. You, and you alone, can define your own destiny. As cringy as that sounds, I know, but it's true. I had so many people asking me, why would you quit your job? Mainly because it was the day before lockdown here in the UK, but why would you quit your job to pursue photography and creating for your living? Number one, because it was my passion. I love creating things. I love discovering new ways to make things. And photography and videography and podcast production is a big handful of that. And I just love doing it. It's something I enjoy. And if you can make your hobby and what you enjoy your day job, then you should go for it. And secondly, like I said at the start, I did my market research. Everybody was going into lockdown. There's going to be no more face-to-face stuff, really. So everything's going to be online. People are going to need digital content. People are going to need photos for their Instagram. That's where I filled a market gap. Hope you found those tips useful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video right over there. See ya.